So I just got back from the supermarket and I wanted to show you what I always get for the guinea pigs and what they kind of eat in like a week. Most of the time it's kind of hard to distinguish the guinea pig's vegetables from my vegetables, so I cook a lot with vegetables and I also like to snack on some of them. Let's get right into the video. The first thing that I got at the supermarket are a bunch of strawberries. It isn't really strawberry season at the moment, but they were kind of on sale. So I'm going to eat the strawberries, but the guinea pigs are going to get a piece for all 4 of them as their piece of fruit for the week. Sylvester really loves strawberries. The others are kind of neutral, but what they do love are the strawberry leaves, which I'm going to give them when I'm going to prepare the strawberries for me to eat. Another thing that I got is a cucumber. My guinea pigs love cucumber, they are obsessed with it. I think if they had the choice, they wouldn't eat anything else other than cucumber, but obviously they are not on a purely cucumber-based diet. The guinea pigs eat around half a cucumber a week. I also need some of the cucumber when I put it in the salad, so I usually end up buying 1 cucumber a week. What I also always buy are bell peppers. The guinea pigs usually get 1 bell pepper a day, so all 4 of them share 1 bell pepper. Some of them are bigger, some of them are smaller, but that's usually what they get. My guinea pig's favorite bell pepper color is yellow, I think. This particular package of bell pepper also has orange bell peppers, which they haven't had before, so I'm kind of interested to see how they are going to react to this color. Bell pepper is a great source of vitamin C, so they usually get 1 bell pepper a day. What I also got at the supermarket is a little bit of lettuce. So I usually have a variety of lettuce. I also got some stem lettuce. I usually get a few pieces of it in the evening. They don't get all of the lettuce at once. Sometimes the salad lasts for a week. Sometimes I also make it last for 2 weeks. It always depends on how much of the different varieties I feed every evening. I usually try and feed at least 4 or 5 different vegetables every day. I also got a few pieces of chicory. The only thing you have to do when you feed chicory is remove a few of the outer leaves of the chicory. My weekly shop always varies from week to week. This is just to show you what I bought this week. I also got a piece of fennel, which the guinea pigs really love. It usually takes them about a week to eat a fennel. Fennel is really high in calories. It's kind of similar to carrot, and that's a kohlrabi that you can see right here. That's a kohlrabi, that's what it looks like. That's kind of a small kohlrabi, usually they're bigger. Kohlrabi is probably little one's favorite. They don't get it all the time, so I have 2 pieces of kohlrabi right now because they were on sale, but you can make them last quite a long time in the fridge, so I guess the 2 kohlrabi will probably last about 2 or 3 weeks. Kohlrabi can cause bloat, just the same as broccoli, which I also have. Wait a second. So I also got some broccoli. Kohlrabi and broccoli can cause some bloat, unless your guinea pigs are used to them. So if you want to start feeding it, the way you go about this is you give them a really small piece and then see if they can eat it. So if your guinea pig isn't bloated, if you give them a little piece, you can give them more, and then you'll see if your guinea pig does bloat. I wouldn't advise to ever feed that again, just to be on the safe side. I personally also eat broccoli, so they don't get to eat the whole broccoli. I'm going to eat some of that as well. The broccoli usually lasts a long time. It probably lasts about 2 or 3 weeks, so that's not something that I buy every week. As I said, this is just the shop for this week. The leaves that you can see are kohlrabi leaves. So these things are usually attached to the kohlrabi. And when people cook with a kohlrabi, they never ever use the leaves. So whenever I go to the supermarket and I go to check out the kohlrabi, they usually have all these leaves just lying around because people take the kohlrabi and then they remove the leaves. So I always take a bag and I take all of the leaves and I get them for free, because obviously the supermarket can sell them and they only end up throwing them away, and my guinea pigs love them. I also got some celery this week. My guinea pigs are only mildly excited about celery, but I like to eat celery, and what they really like are these leaves. The celery lasts forever. It would take them about 3 or 4 weeks to get through the celery. And then what I also got are these carrots. You can buy either carrots in like the prepackaged variety where it's just the carrots, or you can buy kind of the organic carrots with the carrot tops. My guinea pigs love carrot tops, but you can't feed too much of the carrot tops. For 4 guinea pigs, don't feed all of the carrot tops in one evening, because I think carrot tops are high in calcium. I think it was calcium, but there was one reason why you shouldn't feed carrot tops every evening, but they do last a long time in the fridge. And the very last item that I got are cherry tomatoes. Now it always depends which kind of tomatoes I feed. So these are cherry tomatoes. I also feed big tomatoes. So this week I'm not going to cook with any fresh tomatoes, so I got the cherry tomatoes because I like to snack them. But if I cook with tomatoes, I usually get the big tomatoes. My guinea pigs don't get tomatoes all the time because I don't know if you have seen that on Instagram. Little one has a little bit of a problem with his nose, and it kind of gets worse if he eats vegetables with a lot of acid. But I also don't want to deprive the other guinea pigs of ever eating tomatoes again. So my vet and I decided that it's okay to sometimes also give little one a piece of tomato. Sylvester is kind of creeped out by tomatoes. He does eat them, but he's very reluctant to do so. That's all I got. You can see it's a massive pile of vegetables. I try to feed as big of a variety as possible. I always feed bell pepper because of the vitamin C that's in the bell pepper. I mix and match from all of these items. With some of these foods, as I said, you have to be careful because you don't want to feed too much of it. And I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys next week. Bye!